welcome to Game 3 of 4 tonight of the Midget Female AAA Provincials from Servus Place here in St. Albert, Alberta, Canada. I'm Wyatt Ziegler. I'll be your play-by-play announcer. My color commentator today will be the lovely Ian Shepard. Today's game will be between the Lloydminster PWM Steelers and the Red Deer Chiefs. This is an ICU Video Productions Procast. We have Dave Foley on camera, our man Alex Testowich is on Switch, and Rob Zitlow is our director. We are very excited to be procasting this game for you today. And with that, I bring in my color man, Ian. You ready for this one, Ian?
Oh, yeah, I'm more than ready for this one after the great hockey we've seen earlier today of the first two games between Red Deer and Calgary, or sorry, St. Albert and Calgary and Lloydminster. So I can't wait to get this one underway as well.
And these are two teams. This is the second game for each of them today. They're both coming off losses. And you're not out of it if you lose this one, but it's turning a molehill into a mountain as far as victories go, needing to sweep the rest of your way out. So I'm excited to see what both teams bring to the table in what should be an exciting matchup.
Yeah, and with that, you see a goaltending change from earlier today with Red Deer putting Chantel Sundquist in net this time around over Rebecca Bridge.
And Red Deer's goaltending situation, they're more like a 1A, 1B type. There's not one better than the other, kind of like St. Albert's matchup. Unlike Lloyd, who clearly has outstanding goaltender, Bella McKee, earlier today, winning the goaltender of the year, no doubt. Commit to Union College next year. Wilkinson's going to break into the zone. Gets behind the net, and it's Wagner for Red Deer that's going to carry it out. Up to Stephanie Keeper, up to Sans Regret. She's got Avery Walwanesi coming with her. Good job by Brooklyn Palmer, though, to steer her off the puck, and she'll put that one on net. Bella McKee will just grab that, settle this down.
Yeah, good early pressure from Red Deer. It's not a whole lot, but coming to the zone, getting that shot, setting up now. They have the face-off coming up in the offensive zone. Not a bad start for Red Deer.
No, and that's what we want to see from Red Deer. They had a really good start against the Slash. It was a bit of a feeling out process early on. We'll see if they can bounce back, both of these teams coming off losses. Alicia Day with the puck now. That one goes off the referee, but her partner is there to clean up the garbage. Special shout out to the family of Alicia Day. Your mom came and said hi and that she loves the program, and we're just happy to be here. So all the family listening, you're welcome. Puck in the zone still. Red Deer just trying to chop that one on net. But Amelia Martin, who gets to it first, commit to the University of Minnesota. Very impressive. Sundquist just going to steer that one aside as a player from Lloyd takes a tumble behind the net. Gets back up, she'll be fine. Red Deer on it, looking to move out of their own zone. It's Kylee Cock on the puck now. She has numbers coming with her. Kylie Perry tries to drop that one. That pass will be missed, but it's Kaylee Clouston on it. Clouston moving through the neutral zone. To the right wing side, takes the blue line, moving in 1-on-4. Steers herself behind the net, but a good job by Scott to steal the puck off her stick. And now it's Scott looking to make that first pass. Gets it out of the zone. And now it's Morton, the triple J line. Jaden. Morton down for Cadu. Middle of the point. We got some debris on the ice in the corner there. Good job by Red Deer to keep him out of the danger zone, steering him into the boards. It's Lombak that comes up with it. Lombak couldn't get a shot off there. Good job by Houston to clog the lane. And that puck is rolled on top of the net. An awkward set of events. Is that original save by Sundquist? And dangerous. Is that rolled up her shoulder on top of the net? I don't think I've seen that one yet today, partner.
Yeah, well, we've seen something pretty similar earlier where a puck fluttered over the top of the goaltender and on top of the net. But that one seemed to roll up Sundquist, like you said.
And Tim Hortons replay there, you see the players for Lloyd battling to try and get that puck off the top of the net. Maybe a little cheeky goal attempt. Faceoff's going to come to the left to Sundquist. Won by Lloyd, and it's May on the puck. May tries to get that one to Anderson. Anderson's just going to float that in. Plamondon back down low. Behind the net is Wagner. Trying to get out of the zone, up to Straw. Cut off there by Day. And now it's Palmer on the puck. Palmer has Gilby just up ahead. Gilby's going to fire that one in off the feet of Chambers and into the zone. And she's on it first. It's Brooklyn Palmer. Tries to center that one. Good stick in the lane, unable to do so. Good job by Red Deer to force him to the outside still. Now it's Wagner. Trying to get that one up ahead to Robin Grant, and Grant's just going to flick that one off the stick, and Palmer's going to recover. It's across to May. May's pass intercepted, but not held cleanly. Now Straw's going to have to backhand that one into the zone. Good sticks and lanes by Red Deer so far in this period. 16:50 remaining here in the first. Can't update you on the shots as the clock is currently down. DeChuck, the captain, with the puck. Tries that pass to Wilkinson. Wilkinson couldn't handle it. Now it's Hebert who has it. Hebert, daughter of a well-known Mr. Hebert in the Oilers promotions group. He should be here today. Avery Law-1S tried that pass across. Dangerous as it comes to Sandberg. Sandberg goes down low for Pollard. Pollard given a shove by Suleman. Tries to get that one onto the stick of Sandberg. Couldn't do so. Now it's Haley Craig that has it. Craig down for Sandberg. Sandberg looks at the point. Goes to the left side for Day. Day gets that shot in, double tip. Stopped it on the way there. Another shot by Pollard. Doesn't make its way to the net. Now the puck will be cleared behind. Pollard on that puck again. Gets it over to Craig. Craig's got Day at the point. Finds her. Day puts that one on net. Misses everything. Sandberg on the rebound. Hebert pokes that one off her stick to Suleman. Suleman's going to take a look and tries the stretch pass just too high. That puck didn't land flat. Avery Law-1S unable to.
Well, there were a couple of really good opportunities there for Lloydminster. They had about 3 shots there in a row. If they could have just got the stick down on the ice, bouncing puck kind of just got the best of them. And then you saw that long pass, like you said, from Red Deer. Both teams trying some things. Nothing's really working out a whole lot yet, but once things hash out a little bit, I think we'll start to see some more explosiveness.
And here's hoping, as it was a bit of a dry spell in the last game. We only saw 2 goals through the first 45 minutes of play until it started to pick up and it became all St. Albert. And these are 2 teams playing quite desperate right now, needing a win. It's Red Deer that wins that face-off. Puck goes up for Cock. McCauley's in her face. Now he sounds regret, dumping that one in. Turnover here. Cadu with McCauley, 2-on-1 developing. Really good stick there by Houston. Disrupt that play. That was a 2-on-1 in the making. And now it's Red Deer coming the other way. Kelly Cock tries to put that between the feet of Lomback. And we're going to have a penalty coming up here. That'll be for body checking. And that's going to go against number 18, Peyton Lomback. Lomback, a recruit of the University of Lethbridge.
Yeah, and you talk about the great stick work from Red Deer here in the Tim Hortons replay. We just saw it right there just before the penalty. Something Red Deer displayed a lot in the first game, too. Really good defensive play, especially with the sticks.
They may not be the most explosive scoring team, but they make up for that with their defense, as we saw in the last game until the third period. And now they're going to get their first crack at the power play in this one. It'll be Chambers. She has a power play goal from earlier in the day. 2 goals in 4 games so far in these playoffs.
It'll be interesting to see if Red Deer kind of continues that same kind of game plan they did in the first game.
Chance here coming in. Plamont and shot. Save! Sundquist. Rebound was there. Short-handed attempt here. And we've already seen a short-handed goal on the day. That was the credit to Isabelle Lajoie. And another chance here. Minute 30 left on this power play for Red Deer. They got to get it out of their own zone and get established. Lloyd with the better of the chances, short-handed. That'll be Chambers that breaks in. Unable to hold the line is Red Deer, and they're going to have to regroup back in their own zone. They're going to get a change. Houston and Wilkinson giving each other a couple shoves before leaving the ice. And now it's Law-1S with the puck. Up ahead for Clauston. Clauston, chance out here. Takes a shot. Tries to go 5-hole. Save Bella McKee as she had 2 Lloyd players draped on her. Good chance there for Clauston. Even better save for McKee. And now it's Hebert on the loose puck. Gets it to Rutz. Rutz couldn't handle that one cleanly, so she'll go back to her partner. That puck in between her skates, and she's going to try and move it up. But a good job by Amelia Martin just to dump that one back down. Amelia Martin commit to the state of Minnesota. Keeper with the puck, 30 seconds left on this power play. She's moving to the left circle. She's going to cut behind the net. She has Rutz at the point available. Couldn't get all of that pass, and Lloyd is just going to clear that one on net. Sundquist not taking any chances here. She's going to wait for the face-off. 16 seconds remaining on the penalty to Peyton Lomback.
Yeah, not the power play opportunity that Red Deer wanted. When you look at this shorthanded attempt right there, it was almost a goal for Lloydminster. They haven't generated a ton of offense at all in the offensive zone. And with only 16 seconds left on the power play, now they're taking the faceoff in their own end.
And it's a good penalty kill by Lloyd so far. It's Allie McCauley has the puck. She's going to try and fire that one on, but that's going to miss everything. And it'll be Houston on the puck first. She's going to give it to Suleman. 5 seconds remaining on the penalty to Lomback. She'll be stepping out of the box momentarily. Suleman dragged down there, no call. Puck played along the left half boards. Fired in down low for Craig. Craig takes a hit from Suleman there, and that's going to be 2 minutes in the box for her as they collided right at the impact. You watch the Tim Hortons replay on this one. No doubt about it. Suleman finished that check.
Yeah, it's just not a good penalty to take for Red Deer right now. They've just had a power play of their own, which they ended up in their own zone. It seemed like more than the offensive zone. Now they're going to have this penalty to have to kill. It's just 7 minutes into the period.
13 minutes remaining here, and Lloyd's on their first power play. Let's see what they can get doing here. Kelsey Hall out there, commit to the University of Saskatchewan. 6 power play goals on the year. She had 18 in the regular season when you put together the regular attempts and power play as well. Dangerous player. We saw her score a goal earlier in this one in a loss to Calgary, which I also believe was on the power play. Lomback at the point. Shot is blocked, but it goes to Palmer. Palmer also a power play goal in this game, or in this day. Shot by Wilkinson, comes in, another save. Sundquist, 2 beautiful ones in a row. As Wilkinson was left alone in the slot, she spun and fired that one. No way for Sundquist to pick that puck off her stick, but she makes the save anyways. Hall tries the drop pass there. DeChuck, good job to keep that one in play. Tries to go 5-hole, puck is loose, and we have a goal right as the net comes off. Kelsey Hall fires that one, backhand, scores.
Yeah, that's a tough one to save there for Sundquist. She made 3 brilliant saves in a row there before this one ended up in the net. And we look at the Tim Hortons replay here. They take the puck into the zone.
Got DeChuck knocking the puck down.
Yeah, good shot there, and then no chance here on the rebound with a wide open there in front of the net.
And Sundquist had a chance for half a second to control that, and she leapt for it and just missed the puck. Darcy Hall with the beautiful finish. But that play was all the captain DeChuck, who made the original pass and then stopped it. Net is still off its moorings, which happened, of course, right after the goal, so it does count.
Yeah.
12-16 remaining here, and Lloyd's got themselves a power play goal, courtesy of Kelsey Hall. That's now Hall's second goal on the day. She's having herself one hell of a day. Face-off one there by Red Deer, but now it's going to be Jake Cadu coming in the other way. The Triple J line out there now. Unable to get established in the zone. Now they're moving 2-on-2. It's Rosie with Perry. Perry, that pass just out of reach. Perry, a dangerous player. We saw her have 2 breakaways against St. Albert in this, and that'll be offside as Kaylee Clouston tried to fake like that one didn't cross the line, but inches away. So now with 11:50 left to play, here's your Tim Hortons replay.
Yeah, here's the goal again. Perfect right there, like you said, by DeChuck. Brings it down, throws it on net.
And Sundquist just couldn't handle that original shot clean enough, and that's what created the rebound, and that's why we got a 1-0 game going on here. Good steal there by Plamondon. Even better take back by Katie Rosie. She wasn't willing to give that puck up without a fight. That one will be shot out of play. It went off a Red Deer player and back into play, but that's going to be a whistle.
Yeah, things not looking too good for Red Deer early on here. A lot of pressure in their own end. The goal, obviously. If they just kind of settle down, play their game, let things work out their way, they can get back into this. Still plenty of time just in this first period alone.
Yeah, no, it's not a time to get down on yourself. You're only down 1 goal. But now you got to put some pucks on net if you're Red Deer. You're currently getting outshot 6-1. And if you want to climb back in this one, you got to pressure Bella McKee because she is, as we've said, a tremendous goaltender, and she's not going to be giving you any easy ones tonight. Sans Regret meets May at the top of the point there. But now it's Red Deer's Wagner that's going to carry the puck. Gets just past the line is Law 1S, and it's in the zone, hauled down there. But she'll flip that one in. It'll be Dave first on it for Lloyd. turns it over, and now it's Suleman with the puck. Drop there. Lawaness in the corner, loses that one. Plamondon came in, her second steal on this shift. Bad pass there, and it comes to Chambers. Chambers shot, floats that one in, didn't get all of that. Blocker save there, Bella McKee. No traffic in front. She won't find an easier one today.
But I like that. Just throw the puck on the net, see what happens.
And that's it. Red Deer hasn't been doing enough of that so far in this game. So we got a chance developing here. Shot, that one went off the outside of the net. Almost looked like a goal from my angle. Good job by Goulietz. Hauled down by Pollard after the play, and now Pollard's going to land up with the loose puck. She's moving one-on-one against Houston. Moves to her backhand. She's got Craig with her. Good job by Houston to cut off that pass. And now it's going to be Red Deer trying to come out the other way, just getting out of the zone. It's Goulietz. Bryn Pollard steals that puck. Puck is going to be loose now, going to the right corner boards. Craig in a battle there with Koch to try and get the puck. Sandberg's in to help. Referee calling for the puck to be moved. She doesn't want to blow the whistle again. We've seen that quite a few times today. Houston ends up with the loose puck, gets it ahead to Straw, but that pass is a little out of reach and it misses everybody, leaves the zone. Houston and Rutz, the defensive pairing. Houston has Rutz open. She's got to settle down the bobbling puck, though. Gets it ahead to Kylie Perry. No relation to Katie Perry, although she does have some fireworks. That'll be dumped in by Red Deer. Played by the goaltender, Bella McKee. Kelsey Hall, your goal scorer, is going to get that lead pass ahead for Wilkinson, but it is cut off by Clouston. Brooklyn Palmer out-muscles her, though, and pushes it back into the zone. Suleman on it for Red Deer. Pass eventually reaches Clouston, who cuts in on the left side. She has a girl in front, Kylie Perry. That pass just a little too high. Hebert pinching in as the defenseman comes in, but Palmer's able to steal that puck off the stick of Clouston once again. Cross-ice pass doesn't find Wilkinson, and Hebert's going to pound that one back into the zone. 8:46 remaining here, first period. Kelsey Hall waiting for the setup. Floats that pass over to Wilkinson. Wilkinson tries to get that pass through Chambers, can't. It'll be played back into the zone. Brooklyn Palmer, and we're going to get a whistle here. It's a good time to mention this is an ICU Productions. And you know what? I'm just glad to be here, Ian. I'm glad to have you with me, as well as Dave, Alex, and Rob. This is a wonderful time.
It's been a tremendous day, honestly. Some of the best hockey I've seen in a long time.
Face-off coming here to the left of Bella McKee. Tied up and eventually won by Lloyd. Tried that pass to Jade Cadu. Wasn't cutting that way, and Wagner got to the puck first. And now it's Emily Straw. Straw tries to flip that one up. That puck hits her, and she's still going to keep continuing into the zone with it. Left side, takes a shot. Bella McKee saw that one all the way. We're getting another face-off here, 8:08 remaining, first period.
And some of the issues that we had in the first game with Red Deer was not taking shots deeper into the slot, getting closer to the net. At this point, I'm fine with them taking those further away shots like we mentioned earlier, get the pucks on net, see what it creates, see what rebounds you can create. Because like you said, when you have a goaltender like McKee, she's not going to give you anything easy, so you might as well try and throw the pucks on net and see what happens.
You got to beat her clean as Lloyd will come up with the puck after that faceoff. It's Gilby who catches an edge there and takes a spill. Now it's Chambers throwing some muscle in there, takes a cross check, and we're going to have a penalty coming up here as Plamondon let her frustration out after Chambers ran right into her.
Yeah, perfect opportunity for Red Deer again, much like they had in the first game. A lot of power plays. They're going to get one here again to have another shot at this. This is the opportunity to get the puck to Chambers, see what she can do. Oh, it looks like offsetting.
Referee's looking to settle this one down, a bit of a chippy game. You don't want to let it get out of hand. But it all starts with Chambers throwing the original hit. And so I can understand taking both to the box.
Yeah.
It'll remain 5-on-5 action. Face-off at the Red Deer blue line is eventually won by Red Deer. It's Sans Regret who's going to dump that one in behind Day. That puck is bobbling. She couldn't settle that one down. Now it's Sandberg flips it up ahead for Craig. The lines have been put in a bit of a blender in this game as well. We saw the Triple J line out there to start, but now it appears that Morton has been pulled off that, and Sandberg has been moved down a line to play with Pollard and Craig. Sandberg on the puck. Tries to get it to Pollard, but Rutz is the first one there. Pass by Houston, bobbling, and a big hit there by Day.
Huge hit.
And in comes Sans Regret to give her a piece of advice there to Day, who's going to go to the box.
Yeah, it's going to be a penalty here. Huge, monstrous hit right here.
You see, lines her up and finishes that check. Took her right off her feet. And now we're going to have some 5-on-4 action.
Yeah, and this is that chance that Red Deer can now have with that power play. Now they can get the puck to, well, I guess Chambers is in the box, but they can get this power play unit going, get some opportunities, throw the pucks on net, and see what they can get from it.
Still a dangerous team, even without Chambers out there. And she will, well, she won't be able to join them unless there is a stoppage. And that puck is cleared out of the zone by Lloyd. Good job to start this penalty kill. Hebert, she's going to have to move around her own net. She's got DeChuck draped all over her. DeChuck an assist in this one. Hall, her penalty killing opposite with the goal. Good move there by Clausen, and she's just going to backhand flip that one up ahead for Gouilletz, but Gouilletz couldn't handle that pass on her backhand, and now it's going to be pounded back into the Red Deer zone. Red Deer not moving with a lot of authority here, just looking to get set up and established into the Lloyd zone. As Rutz has to turn around and give that one back to her partner, Hebert. Across the line, it's Vanessa Verbitsky, the double V. Shot on net is dribbled, and Bella McKee stands tall, makes a save.
Yeah, Red Deer again on this power play, not quite what they want to see. Almost halfway through it, and it's been mostly Lloydminster moving the puck around, getting this face-off in the offensive zone. This is where they really need to take advantage of this. 6.5 minutes left in the first period. They're going to want to start to make something happen before the second.
And these are two very evenly matched up teams on the draw. I wouldn't give the advantage either way, as we have a face-off win there by Lloyd. It's played behind the net, and it's Sans Regret who gets there first. She'll go up to Suleiman. Suleiman taking Chambers' spot on the power play. Down to Law 1S. Up to Suleiman. Suleiman's looking for Houston. Suleiman. That pass is deflected and will come out of the zone. Good stick there by Lombach. Red Deer trying to get back into the zone. It is held in there. Pass is a little errant just behind Houston. And now Lloyd will clear that once again. It's Jaden Morton who gets that. Leading penalty getter in the league. 30 seconds remaining here. Power play for Red Deer is diminishing. Sans Regret gets the zone. Working against McCauley. McCauley gives her a shove. Goes down low for Law 1S. Law 1S loses that puck, and it'll come free to Anderson, who's going to clear that one all the way down the ice. And that'll almost do it for this Red Deer power play. Only 10 seconds remaining to get something going. Wagner behind her net for Chambers. Sorry, for Houston. Up for Keeper. Keeper working on the left side. She's got Cox streaking to the net. Shot there, save. Puck goes behind the net. It's still loose, but it's Amelia Martin that comes up with it. Good stick there by Cox to not allow her to get that puck out of the zone. And another shot on net is saved by McKee.
Yeah, good late pressure again by Red Deer there on the power play. They got the two quick shots there. But good job by Lloydminster. Give them some credit for that the penalty kill they've shown for 2 penalties that they've killed off so far in this game. Not giving Red Deer any opportunity whatsoever.
And now Plamondon and Chambers are going to step out of the box as well as they're done serving their 2 minutes. They're coincidental minors. Face-off one there by Lloyd. Controlled by Scott. Backhand pass up to Wilkinson. Wilkinson's got Hall. Hall's got a goal in this game. She's got 2 on the day when you include the earlier game. Wagner can't get that pass past DeChuck. DeChuck goes down to Hall. Up to the point for Scott now. Looking for the tip was Wilkinson. Couldn't find it, and that'll be a save again for Sundquist. Battling behind the net. It's Keeper and Wilkinson. It comes out to Scott at the right point. Scott's shot tipped on net by Wilkinson. She got a stick on that one, and Sundquist had to be sharp to make that save.
Yeah, that was a great tip there by Wilkinson when you watch this. Just gets the stick in there in the last second to try and poke that one home, but great save by Sundquist. Keeping her focus on that puck to make the save.
That was such a close shot. You would have thought she hit that from 275 Carnegie Drive, which, of course, is the closest Tim Hortons. Face-off coming here, left to Sundquist. That'll be won again by Lloyd, who's a bit on a face-off streak here. I think they've won the last 3. Quick chance there for DeChuck, who smacks her stick on the ice in frustration. She knows he had a chance at a goal right there. Now it's Hebert that'll come up with it. Hebert has Straw and Clauston with her. Hebert tries to find Verbitsky. Verbitsky couldn't handle that one. Puck went off her skates. And now it's Day moving it up for Wilkinson. Wilkinson at the end of a long shift here. That puck will go off the referee, and she's just going to play that one in deep before going for a change. Suleman on the puck. Gets it to a partner. Hebert does a spin, has to work her way around the referee. Hebert up but not out of the zone. Suleman on it now, just trying to clear it. That puck will ride off the dasher, and that'll clear. And now it's May on it. May couldn't get a clean handle here, and neither could Red Deer as Hebert gave that one away at the end of his shift. It was a good chance there for Sandberg. Another shot comes in, rebound is loose and covered. Two good chances there for Lloyd back-to-back, but Sundqvist shuts the door.
Yeah, she's been superb right now for Red Deer so far in this one. She's stopped 9 of the 10 shots she's faced. And when you look at the quality of these saves right here, down low like that, controlling the rebound and keeping focus, that's what Red Deer needs from her right now so they can get back into this game.
Another beautiful shot by the Tim Hortons replay there. And Sundqvist has stood on her head a little bit here. Already faced 10 shots so far in this game. And it was Red Deer that made a bit of a pushback, and this is what we're going to see again now as Kylie Perry streaks into the zone. Palmer rubs her out along the boards, but an incidental contact there. And now it's Haley Craig up for Sandberg. Sandberg, Palmer jumping into the rush, normally a defenseman. That puck will be played behind the net. Now it's Pollard. Lloyd's got to be careful here as Palmer was joining the rush and no one was covering the point there. It was a good opportunity for Red Deer to get that puck out of the zone. It's on the stick of Kylie Perry. That one will be tipped, and I lost that in the air for half a second, and that bounces on net. A weird one there for Sundqvist to gloves that one.
Yeah, there's been a few weird bounces in this game so far. There was the one earlier where the puck ended up on top of the net. Now this one. Good on Sundqvist, though. Keep focused. Don't let something like that mess you up.
I feel like we got like the New York Islanders boards in here with the amount of strange bounces that are going on. All we need is a car taking up a third of the stadium and feel right at home. McCauley at the point fires that one. That one, errant shot, doesn't reach anywhere. Now McCauley's got a battle against Lawiness. It's 14 on 14. That puck played just out of play, hits the mesh. We'll get another face-off coming up here. 2:45 remaining in the first period.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how Red Deer finishes off this period. They haven't done a whole lot offensively. Defense, they've been very well, but going into the first intermission, they're going to want to get something going.
They got to start pushing the play a little more, as we're going to have a tripping penalty. I do believe they're going to call that a cross-check, actually. We'll get the replay on that. As my bad partner, it looked like McCauley had given a trip on keeper, but it's going to be Chambers who goes to the box for the second time this period. Strange one there, but Lloyd's going to take that as they go in the power play once again, looking to get another goal.
Not what Red Deer needs right now, to take another penalty this late in the first period.
And there's Hall, your goal scorer, with the puck. She drops it for Lomback. Lomback looking for Hall once again, tries to find her in the slot, couldn't handle that pass. DeChuck's on the rebound. Wilkinson grabs the loose one. That one's in the feet of Palmer, and a good job there by Katie Rosie to clear the puck. Hall on it again, circles back to her own blue line. That pass comes up to Wilkinson. Everyone had to make sure they were onside. Wilkinson's got Lomback at the right point, finds her. Back down to Wilkinson, top of the right circle. Lomback moving to the center, takes a shot. That one goes off Hall, doesn't find its way to the net. 2 minutes remaining here in the period. 1:20 left in the penalty to Chambers. And a great job there to hold the line by Peyton Lomback, who sprawled out, but a good job by Kaylee Koch to continue the pressure and was able to poke that one out. Jaden Morton walking into the zone, tucks his slot, shoots that one glove side wide. Plamondon out there. Tries to flip that one back down for Morton. Morton lost that in her equipment. 55 seconds remaining here in the penalty to Chambers. Craig winds up, fires right into the crest of Sundqvist. She won't make an easier one today.
Yeah, it was almost 2-0 there for Lloydminster with that shot that just missed the corner. Look at another great save there by Sundqvist. Just what Red Deer needs to kind of keep their focus up, but they're going to have to kill this penalty off with 51 seconds left.
51 seconds to go. Lloyd, of course, up 1-0. Goal off the stick of Kelsey Hall. Assist to the captain, Mackenzie Datchuk. Now it's Red Deer. Stephanie Keeper able to get that puck out of the zone. Bella McKee's going to leave it there for the defender, Scott. 35 seconds remaining here on the power play. Only 1:15 left in this first period. unable to get that pass through, and it's Red Deer that comes up with it, but unable to clear their own zone as that did not take the bounce they wanted. Scott winds up and fires, and that hurts Sans Regret. She's going to take a skate to the bench. Scott, from no distance at all, fired that one on.
Last minute of the first period.
And now it's Lloyd trying to make their way out. Hall cuts up the left side, made a fake to the right. Now she's going to get in the zone. Streaking in, uses that speed, that shot off the outside of the post. Wilkinson on the puck. Chambers back out on the ice. It's 5-on-5, and she almost was in the perfect position to make a steal. She hopped out of the box, and Lloyd let that puck leave the zone. Now Red Deer's going to be offside.
Yeah, almost an explosive play there by Chambers coming out of the box. Could have made something happen, just missed the puck though.
An extra second in the box, partner, and I think she would have been off to the races.
Yeah, no doubt.
But now with 30.8 seconds left here in the first frame, shots on goal are 12-5. Steelers are up 1-0, and Red Deer's going to have a chance to try and tie this one up right before the end of the period. Face-off won by Clouston, goes to Suleman. Suleman's got Houston open. Inside goes to Katie Rosie. Rosie's going to poke that one in. Clouston is going to get beat to the puck by Palmer. Palmer spins her off. Good on her edges. Palmer gets that puck ahead to Cadu. Cadu tries to find Morton. 15 seconds left here. Red Deer's just going to pound that one back into the Lloyd zone. 5 seconds remaining, and that's going to do it for this period. And a very tight, contested period, Ian.
Yeah, the Steelers seem to own most of the period, but Red Deer stayed alive. They still have some energy. They still have some life. They've been getting in the zone. They just need to get better shot selection, and I think they'll be okay.
And stay out of the box as well.
Yeah.
As we saw a dangerous shorthanded play by the Steelers, almost converted, and Red Deer hasn't done a excellent job on the power play so far. So it's the special teams battle so far that is in the advantage of Lloyd, but that could turn around with a snap of a finger in this second period.
Yeah, no, I think Red Deer had 2 power plays. They only had 2 shots, I believe, on both. So they need to step that up if they get another advantage like that.
All right, that'll do it here for the first period. Thank you for tuning in to the AAA Female Provincials. On the behalf of Dave, Rob, Alex, and Ian, I'm Wyatt, and we'll be back for your second period. Hello and welcome back. Second period about to get underway here at the Servus Place Arena. Go Auto is our home. Not a lot of goal scoring to report in that first period. We had a power play marker, Hall from DeChuck at the 8:45 mark of that first period, and that was about it as far as the scoring went.
Yeah, not a lot of goals, but a lot of action on both ends of the ice. Lloydminster, they held a lot of pressure for sure against Red Deer, but Red Deer, they're still in this as long as they can make a few plays. You can see Sundquist definitely keeping her team in the game with a few big saves like that one right there, and another one right here as well.
Couple of 10-bell saves.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's been an impressive period, especially for Sundquist, who so far in this one has been my player of the game. In the first matchup with Red Deer versus St. Albert, it was Erin Chambers that really led the way, and she's still been doing that, but she spent a couple of minutes in that penalty box.
Yep.
She took 2 minors in that period, and that's something Red Deer is going to want to clean up, because so far they are losing the special teams battle, and that is what has cost them the lead so far in this one.
Yeah, and one of the times she was in the box, Red Deer actually got a power play shortly after that, and she's one of their best power play players, so having her in the box did not help them at all in that situation.
Yeah, a bit of a double indemnity there as it hurts on both sides of the puck. But we'll see what Red Deer can bring to the table this period. They're a team they just played in the last game. Their legs still seem fresh, which is a good thing, and I fully expect them to make a big push on Lloyd this period because they don't want to fall in a hole. The next goal is so important. And for Lloyd, it's really continue what you've been doing. You've been drawing penalties, but you've also been taking some poor ones. A little bit of an over-aggressive play by Plamondon we saw earlier, where she could have drawn a penalty simply off Chambers, but ended up evening out when she gave the cross-check. And we've seen that a couple times from Lloyd. It's the retaliations, and they got to stay away from that if they want to hold on to this lead.
Yeah, not too many bad things you can say about the way that Lloyd played in that first period. They're outshot Red Deer 12-5, but like you said, just stay disciplined. Keep your head straight, play your game, and they won't have a problem coming out on this one on top.
Well, here's hoping partner for another exciting period of action here. And of course, this production is a ICU Procast. For all your video needs from any sports, go to ICU. We're almost ready to get set here, partners. We're just ready for waiting for Lloyd to fully get on the bench here, and then we'll get another puck drop. Starting goaltender Bella McKee in that period has been perfect. She only faced 5 shots, but she stopped them all, and that's a continuing trend as she really stood on her head in the first game against Calgary and wasn't helped out a lot by her offense. They had a late goal in that game, but it was mostly just 1 goal for the entire game until the dying minutes.
Yeah, and if you're Red Deer and you can only put up 5 shots on net, in that first period against a goaltender like McKee, you're not going to stand a very good chance. So that's got to be their goal, is getting pucks on the net, test her a lot in this second period, and try to get this thing tied up.
And you got a couple players to watch out here, a couple without some contract. Kelsey Hall, who just committed to the University of Saskatchewan, she had a goal in that first period. She's got 2 so far on the day, and that's 3 in the tournament now in 5 games. So she has been on fire. And of course, I mean, when we look at the special teams battle, it's not just her. It's also Taylor Wilkinson, who has 3 power play goals on the year. She can put it in the back of the net. And they're going to look to continue that one. We're going to get a redo on the face-off. No, apparently not. Errant whistle. And now it's Lloyd that's going to move into the Red Deer zone. Suleman first on the puck. She's got Pollard on her. That's going to leave the zone. Good job by Red Deer to clear that out. And Suleman once again on it, has to avoid the referee. Puck play in the corner. Pollard out for Sandberg. Sandberg tried to flip that one into the slot. Unable to find Craig, though, and Sundquist has to make a couple of saves at the side of her post. That puck is still loose out there. Referee's got a good eye on it. Battling behind the net for it. Trapped against the back of the net, and it does come loose eventually. And it's Suleman who tries to shovel that one out, but it couldn't get past Allie McCauley, who pinched in to keep that one. Pollard covering on the point is going to switch down low. McCauley has options. Scott back at the top of the point. She reaches down low. She goes down to DeChuck. DeChuck and Pollard working against the net. That puck bounces on net. Lloyd doing a good job in the first minute here, able to hem themselves into the Red Deer zone so far. There's a battle at the boards. They'll come out to Suleman, and Suleman's just going to ice that puck and get a bit of a reset here for Red Deer. As there's a minute 18 gone, and it's been all Lloyd so far.
Almost a minute and a half so far, and the puck has not left the zone for left Red Deer's zone other than that clear. But now we're starting up right back in their zone again on this icing call.
That's been a really good start to the period by Lloyd, and they want to continue that. They're still fighting for their playoff lives here as it becomes a much, much more difficult tournament. If you lose the first 2 games, you almost have to go perfect and also hope for losses by Calgary and St. Albert. Puck one there. DeChuck tips that one. Another shot. Wilkinson, and Hall buries it over the blocker. Good follow-up for her second of the game.
Yeah, what a beautiful goal here. She's there to clean up the rebound. As you see here, the puck comes around the net, ends up back on the net here on this shot. And it's just Hall being in the right place at the right time right there on that third attempt off the rebound to roof it right over the blocker into the back corner of the net.
And a original shot by DeChuck, tipped by Wilkinson, and that finds the back of the net. Now it's a 2-0 game here. 18:30 left to play, second period. And for DeChuck and Hall, that is their second points on the night. Wilkinson picking up her first. And second of the assist of the day, as she also had an assist in the first game. Let's see how Red Deer responds. Back in her own zone is Rutz. Finds Houston. Houston up ahead for Straw. Straw gets that shot on net. Bella McKee steers that into the corner. And now it's Red Deer in the Lloyd zone, trying to battle. Plamondon takes that puck out, and it's Straw on it. And now Gilby works her way into the Red Deer zone, tries to get a shot off, but the stick of Verbitsky denied that chance. Good job by Martin to hold the line there. But the puck will come out to Houston. Houston up ahead for Straw. Straw tries to flip that one, but she was swallowed up by Gilby. Anderson takes a tumble there. She stepped on the puck. And now Houston's going to collect it back in her own zone. Anderson steals that pass. Drops it for Plamondon. Plamondon bouncing puck. Rebounds there for Gilby, who had her stick lifted. Good job there by the defender. Red Deer's going to pound that one out of their zone. But unable to control as Gilby's the one on it. Across to Day. Day's flip pass doesn't make it there. Good stick by Lawaness. Amelia Martin's going to dump that one in. Goes off the stick of May, and now we got a chance here for Morton. Morton shot, fires, good save there. Sundquist rebound is loose, and she swallows that one up. Jaden Morton, an excellent chance there.
Yeah, some more beautiful saves there by Sandquist when you look at the shots right there. She's keeping this team in this game. Red Deer, the key is just not to get down on themselves. Things aren't going well for them right now, but if they stay focused, she's keeping in this game. They can still come back.
And there's your second look at that goal by Hall in the Tim Hortons replay. Sandberg could do nothing about that bouncing puck. Almost impossible to read the shot when it's not laying flat. Face-off won by Lloyd. Day's on it. She's trying to get behind the net, but it's Suleman who ends up with the puck. Suleman makes a move around Wilkinson. Lost that puck in her skates, though, able to keep it by herself, and it's Morton that picks the pass. Cross for Cadu. Cadu to Martin behind her own net. Lloyd just trying to get this one out of their zone. Red Deer doing a good job of getting into the Lloyd zone. And they need to if they want to come back in this one. Lomback steals that puck, though. She's going to backhand that one in and go for a change. Sundquist thought about holding that puck for a second, but no Lloyd players were in the zone, so she'll play that one out. Lawaness tried to find Rosie, but it ends up on the stick of Scott. Scott to McCauley. That puck was bouncing right over a Red Deer stick. Dangerous chance there for Lawaness to get into the zone. Scott on it. Drops that one for Craig. Craig's got Sandberg. Sandberg up the left side for McCauley. McCauley just flips that one in, but it'll be Wagner from Red Deer that gets there first, trying to clear it ahead for Rosie. Rosie will get that one out of her zone, and now it's a chase for the puck. It's Clouston. She's got Perry. Perry wide open. Perry takes a fires that one, and a save by Bella McKee.
What a tremendous save right there by McKee with the 2-on-none. Beautiful pass. Right in the, wow, what a beautiful save. Right on net.
Right in the middle, and Bella McKee did not give her a single thing to shoot at. And that's Kylie Perry once again, who has been very impressive on the day. A number of chances, a little bit snake-bitten as far as goals go. But if she keeps getting these chances, you got to think eventually one of these is going to go in. Face-off one there by Lloyd. Behind the net, it's Day. Gets that one ahead for DeChuck. Couldn't get it out, though. That shot will be blocked, but it does come out of the zone, and Red Deer is going to have to get back onside before they enter back in Lloyd. Ref takes a tumble there. Bit of a pile-up, and now it's Gouliet's going in for a chase against Palmer. Palmer with the puck. Gouliet separates her from it. One-time shot here from Chambers from the point. Didn't get all of that one on the bouncing puck. Rebound comes to Wagner. Wagner going to pound that one in for Hall. Darcy Hall, not Kelsey. We got 2 Halls in this game, no Oates. Lloyd's just going to pound that one into the zone. Chambers will get there first. She's got the captain to chuck on her. Tries to flip that one to her partner, but it's a pick by Gilby. And now Red Deer trying to get out here. Robin Grant with the puck. Haven't seen a lot of her so far. Her pass for Verbitsky, just a little behind, but she was able to contain it. Verbitsky battling against Palmer. Punches that one low. And now it's Day. Day up ahead. Houston just couldn't hold the line. That one will come out. And Red Deer with 14:34 here, down 2-0, is going to have to get back into the Lloyd zone. But now it's Gilby moving into the Red Deer. Gilby has Plamondon out front. Plamondon backhand shot on, saved by Sundquist. Puck is still loose, and we're going to get a whistle here as she finally gets control of that one. Couple of good whacks at it on the Tim Hortons replay.
Yeah, look at that shot right there that Chambers, he said, just didn't quite get enough of it. If she could have, that was a wide open shot on net. Could have been a great opportunity for her. Unfortunately, it just didn't bounce her way. And then the save right there by Sandquist, like you said, kept it low, kept it down, keeps her team in this game.
And she's done a tremendous job at that. The Steelers up 2-0 over the Chiefs. Shot 17-8 in favor of the Steelers, doubling up Red Deer right now. Puck has moved ahead for Saint Regret. Fired off the glass and back in. Suleman in the right wing corner is going to have to steal that one. She's got Cadu on her. Goes back to her partner, Hebert. Hebert up for Sans Regret on the right wing side. And now it's Kaylee Koch entering the zone. Red Deer goes after the point. Hebert across for Suleman. Suleman's got a chance to release that one. Tries to get it on. The stick is Sans Regret, but she took a fall there. Pass through the slot, misses everybody, and it'll come out of the zone. Red Deer starting to show some life here. It's Hebert on the puck. Tries to get that one ahead through 3 bodies of Lloyd. Too many men potentially here for Lloyd, but they don't touch the puck. Straw couldn't handle that pass, and now it's going to come back into the zone. Long shift here for Hebert and Suleman. Puck on the stick along 1S. Up ahead, it's Gouliet's. Gouliet's moving one-on-one against McCauley. McCauley angles her off, tries to put that puck to the side, and Bella McKee's just going to hold on to that one.
A great opportunity there for Red Deer, but an even better defensive play there by McCauley, just to work them work them to the outside, not allow a good shooting opportunity. Just got the puck low into the post, which wasn't able to get it anywhere near a scoring chance.
And a good job by Gouliet's to get that puck on net at least, as Red Deer was looking for a change, and if they didn't get the freeze there, the puck might have left the zone. And it's McCauley, unable to clear that one, and now it's on the stick of Clouston. Clouston up for Chambers. Couldn't handle that one. And now it's going to be Lloyd coming up the other way. Flip pass is poked away by McCauley. And now it's Kylie Perry entering the zone. Kylie Perry, a number of great chances today. Tries to get that pass across for Rosie, but she had a stick interrupter. Good job by number 7, Scott, on that one. Scott up ahead for Pollard. Pollard couldn't handle that one. Lloyd on a change here. Red Deer with a chance, but they can't get a clean pass through, and it'll be Palmer that ends up with the puck first. Plays that one on the left wing boards. Up ahead for Hall. Hall's got a goal in this game so far and an assist. Hall stops up, left circle, goes to the right point. Fired down there by Day. Good save by Sundquist. Rebound is loose. Hall's on it. Hall down for Anderson. That pass a little errant, and it's Red Deer who's going to be able to clear the zone. 12 minutes remaining here in the period. On the puck is Houston. Houston working 2-on-1. Flips that one in for Koch. Koch's going to get to the puck first. Beats Day to it, but she lost it. Now it's Palmer. Didn't get all of that pass, but it doesn't matter as it still leaves the zone. But now it's going to be Rutz for Red Deer behind her own net that's going to have to play it. Rutz takes a look ahead. Doesn't see anything, so she'll carry that one herself. Rutz takes center and dumps that one in. McKee, the goaltender, is going to play that and leave that one for Amelia Martin. Martin's pass, unable to clear the zone. Good job by keeper to keep that one in. Martin remained with the play, though, and she ends up with the puck on her stick. She as well will take half and dump that one in. Puck played by Sundquist, who leaves her net, and that'll be turned over to Gilby. Dangerous chance there as Sundqvist had left the net. Pass goes into the slot for Plamondon, but it goes off the stick of Sundqvist. Dangerous chance there for Lloyd. Now it's Plamondon on the puck. Has to handle the bouncing pass. Anderson's just going to tip that one in and go for a change. Smart play there. She was on her way to the bench. Pass off the boards doesn't work, and it's Scott who ends up with it. She'll backhand that one up for McCauley. Couldn't get it to her, though. Good pick by Verbitsky. Now it's Law 1S. Lost that puck in her skates. They're offside. Got to get back on here. Keeper touches the puck, but she had just got her skates across the blue line. No offside. Morton on the puck. Now he played behind the Red Deer net. It'll be Hebert on it first. Hebert. Short pass to Keeper. Keeper's going to carry this one. Move from the center to the left wing side. Moving against Palmer. She's going to go try to toss that one out front, but McCauley had her stick on the ice and was able to intercept that pass. Sulman goes for the fake there. Lost control of the puck, and now it was a good thing her defenseman Hebert was there to back her up. Hebert's pass goes off a body of Cadu. Red Deer will be able to clear the zone, though, and that won't be enough for an icing as May retrieves the puck. Gets up to Palmer. Palmer's got options. Stretch pass just misses Craig, and that'll be an icing, even though I'm pretty sure that went off one of the skates of a Red Deer player on its way in.
Either way, it was the first whistle in quite a while with a pretty efficient second period here. We're seeing Red Deer play a lot like they did against St. Albert, keeping pace with Lloydminster in the second period. Lots of back and forth play in this period, so that it's giving them that chance to get back into the game. It seems like they're getting to play more evenly.
They really brought it in this one. Palmer works, tries to get that stretch pass once again. Unable to do so, and now it's Red Deer moving in. Kylie Perry working against Day. Wins that battle, but not the war, as Perry ends up with the puck. Up ahead for Sandberg, that pass is picked. And now it's Craig. Has to circle back in her own zone. Tries to give that one to May. Katie Rosie up ahead for Perry, and that puck will be played out of play as Perry gets dumped by Craig.
I'm liking a lot of the chances we're seeing from Red Deer. They're getting a lot of 2-on-1s and some breakaways. They're just not able to connect on some of the passes that could ultimately be a scoring chance. The shot total right now, 18-8 for the Steelers. It could be a lot higher for Red Deer if they were able to connect on some of those passes down in the zone.
Yeah, and that's another thing is sometimes it's taking the shot instead of making the pass, and they've been a little overpassing when they're in the Lloyd zone, and it's kind of cost them sustained pressure in that zone. That one's not going to have enough for icing either. Day will get on that first. She got Hall over her. Hall all over her. And now it's up to the point. Rutz, shot, tipped in, doesn't find its way to the net. Amelia Martin clears the rebound. Up ahead for Kelsey Hall. Rutz spins, fires that pass to Koch, just a little behind her, and now it's Wilkinson with it. Tries to find the stick of DeChuck, but that one will make it way past everybody. It'll be Chambers on it. Chambers ahead for Grant, lost that one in her skates. Gets it out of the zone, but onto the stick of Scott. Gilby, just gonna backhand that one in there. Chambers intercepts. And it's Chambers on the puck again. Couldn't get all of that pass, and Robin Grant fanned on the backhand chance as she was trying to find Kaylee Cox streaking down the left wing side. Puck is loose. Houston's gonna play that one up for Grant. Anderson all over her. And now it's Straw moving in, 1 against 3. Stops up, does a really good job at getting into the zone. Steers it into the corner boards. Now it's Grant coming in to help. Lloyd moving out the other way now. Anderson, right side. Holds up, loses the puck there. Sulman steals it off her stick and gets dragged down. Sulman on top of the puck now. We're going to get a whistle. And we got Tim Hortons replay for you. This is that play down in the corner here.
Yeah, just fighting to buy some time for some people to come in and help. She only wasn't able to get a whole lot there, as then Lloyd was able to clear the zone before they got this stop with the face-off to the left of the goaltender.
Yeah, it'll be Keeper versus Morton on the draw. Keeper will win that one into a bunch of bodies. Sulman ends up with it. Red Deer tries for the stretch pass. Good job of the body of Lomback as she stretched out her leg to intercept it. And now it's Morton moving again, one-on-one. Tries to cut through a defender. Unable to do so, but she's the first on the loose puck. And now it's Lawiness. Lawiness ahead for Sans Regret. Sans Regret's just going to dump that one in, try to battle against Palmer. Outraces her to the puck, backhand on net, attempted a pass, but McKee's going to swallow that one up, and there was a body thrown in front of the net as we watch the Tim Hortons replay here as Lawiness crashed into number 5, Day.
I don't mind that kind of physical play from Red Deer. You got to try everything you can, get in front of the net, throw the puck towards it, get a little physical, see what you can get out of it right now. They have to play with something.
It doesn't look like we're going to get a call on the play here. Puck is going to remain in the Lloyd zone. Bella McKee, perfect on the night, 9 for 9 on her saves. And that's not to take away from Sundqvist, who has played quite well this period. Gave up a goal earlier to Hall, but that was off of a double rebound chance. And
he didn't have much of a chance on that one for sure.
No. Puck behind the net. Martin and Perry play for it. Perry's going to get there first, looking for support. She's got Clouston with her, but it's Lloyd that wins the battle for the puck. Day tries the stretch pass. Really good stick there by Chambers to break it up, but it's still Palmer who's going to get to the net. Good steer by Sundqvist to clear that puck out of her way.
Yeah, that could have been really bad for Red Deer on that one.
It appears we're going to have a penalty coming up here, though. And that'll be number 4, Kylie Perry, going to the box. 2 minutes for hooking.
Yeah, and again, that's the last thing Red Deer needs right now. They need to find ways to get into that offensive zone. They haven't been able to establish that much this entire game. Taking penalties right now is not going to help them.
Only 6:32 remaining here in the second period. Lloydminster up 2-0 over the Chiefs. Face-off won by Lloyd. Hall's out there. She's got 2 goals on the night, looking for the hat trick. Tip on net is stopped by Sundqvist. And it's Hall behind the net. She's got Palmer. Loses that one. Goes off the skate of Sundqvist and back down low. Long back with the puck now. Shoots that one. Goes wide. Hall's going to get to the loose puck first. Steer to the boards, though. Good job by Red Deer not to allow anybody to reach that center slot. Palmer. Down low for DeChuck. Shot. Rebound is loose. Palmer lost that one in her skate. Still trying to find it. Able to keep the puck in the zone is Lloyd. Hall. Pass to Palmer. Palmer goes cross ice to Lomback. Hall for Red Deer had a stick on that one. Another shot in. Save. Sundqvist has been busy on this penalty kill. We go to the Tim Hortons replay.
Yeah, and it could have almost been a goal there for Lloydminster again with that beautiful cross-ice pass. If it wasn't for Straw getting the stick there on it to break it up, it could have been 3-0 here.
And Wilkinson showing off the hands. That was about her 3rd tip tonight. Still unable to beat Sundqvist, but she has had a tremendous vision on those long shots. We got some Kid Rock on, which is kind of ironic since these kids rock so far. Plamondon ready to take the face-off here. Minute 14 remaining on the penalty to Kylie Perry. Scraig stakes up, shot, glove save by Sundqvist.
Yeah, nice glove save there by Sundqvist. Really flashed the leather on that one, kept the vision. You look the cross-ice pass there. Nice snapshot from at the top of the circle. Glove was too fast, though.
I understand Scott wanting to get that shot off fast before Sundqvist gets set, but she was about another half a second away from Kadu being able to put the screen on Sundqvist and maybe would have been able to get a more quality chance on net. Good job by Red Deer here as they clear the puck. That was off the stick of Suleman. And now McKee's going to leave that for Craig. Craig being watched by Katie Rosie. Gives that puck to Plamondon. Plamondon streaking in the left side, picking up speed. Plamondon working one-on-one against Hebert. Circles around the net and goes up for Morton. Down to the bottom of the right circle. Back to Morton in the slot. Morton unable to get a shot off. Good sticks there by Red Deer. And that puck's not going to have enough to leave the zone. Red Deer's going to have to wait to get a change. Plamondon on the loose puck. Tosses it up to the point for Craig. Craig's shot is blocked, and it'll go to the bottom of the left circle. Morton on it. Morton turns, spins, tries to get a shot, and that'll be blocked by Goulietz. Lloyd doing a good job on this power play of able to keep the puck in the zone as Red Deer once again unable to keep it in, but Plamondon's pass missed everyone and left the zone. 7 seconds remaining here on the penalty. Morton cutting in, right side. Tries to go through the slot. That pass just behind everybody else. Kylie Perry out of the box now, wrestling with Palmer for a loose puck. DeChuck will take a spill there, and it'll be Red Deer that grabs it. But Palmer stands still. Good positioning there. Wilkinson, drop pass for Hall. Hall couldn't get all that one. Wilkinson got that puck back, takes a shot, and another save by Sundqvist.
And the Steelers are putting up a lot of pressure right now on Sundqvist. You see this another attempt right there. Just if they could have got that pass a little bit more connected, that would have been a deadly shot. But a lot of pressure getting thrown at Red Deer right now. The shots are 23-9 in favor of the Steelers. Red Deer's going to want to turn things around here really quick if they want to stay in this game.
4:12 remaining here in the second period. And it has been mostly Lloyd in this one. Smack me if you've heard this one before. The net is off its moorings. That's
number 6, I think, today.
We're getting up there. We've almost got enough to fill a whole week. Faceoff's going to come to the right of Sundqvist. That'll be a one by Lloyd. Palmer on the puck. Across to Hall. Hall, 2 goals on the night. Both for Lloyd. Just clarify, it's Kelsey Hall, not Darcy Hall. We got a couple of Halls in this one. Kelsey Hall on the puck. Leaves it for DeChuck. DeChuck's going to spin around the net. Tries to find Hall in front. Couldn't get a shot off. There was one. Another save by Sundqvist.
Yeah, it's almost a beautiful setup in the slot there. It was just a little bit behind.
Lloyd doing a good job of putting pucks on net here. They've really tested Sundqvist. Keeper. Just going to fire that one in, and it'll be played by the goalkeeper. Up ahead, that puck just enough not to leave the zone. Good job by Houston breaking in. A pass there for Clouston. Just missed her in the slot. Good chance for Red Deer, but now it's Lloyd coming back the other way. Sandberg lost control at the blue line. Help is in. Lomback. Down for Sandberg. Sandberg making a move. Pollard loses that puck to Red Deer. Now it's Red Deer that's going to try and move the other way. Katie Rosie lost that one in her skates. She's going to have to try and clear that. Puck on Houston's stick. Houston loses that one, and now it's Pollard moving in. Pollard one-on-one against Rutz. Rutz and her collide, and both go down. Good job by Rutz to box her out at the end of the day, though. Clouston gains center. Takes the blue line, left side. Gets a shot on net, steered aside by McKee. Pass one out front, but no one was there. Verbitsky had to be a little more aware there. She went behind the net, even though the pass came right through the slot. Could have been a chance for her to tuck one home. And that was Darcy Hall getting it ahead for Goyetz. Goyetz has Verbitsky. Looks off the pass, takes a shot, blockered aside by McKee. Lloyd will clear the zone. Only 2:10 remaining here in the second frame. And we're going to get a face-off here as Sundqvist doesn't want any chance.
Yeah, and some of the issues we saw from Red Deer earlier today, as you look at the Tim Hortons replay, are really rearing their ugly heads again here today. A lot of shots from the outside, not a lot of shots from inside, getting to that slot position to try and get something down low. That's what Red Deer really needs to start doing if they want to stay in this game.
And Lloyd has done a great job of clogging the slot. I'll see what else Red Deer has left in the tank here, is they'd like to get one before the end of the period, and then you only go down one, and it's a chance to come back. They're fixing the net once again. Well, we'll see what Red Deer can do here, as they got a face-off coming in their own zone.
Yeah, it's going to be, they're still in this game, but it's going to be an awful steep hill to climb if they go into the third down 2-0.
One thing that's really impressed me today from Lloyd is Jaden Morton, who led the league in penalties, hasn't taken a single one today in 2 games so far. As a dangerous there, Morton ends up with the puck on her stick, takes a shot, couldn't get all that one, rebounds there, backhand chance is turned aside. On the loose puck is Lomback. Lomback's going to cut to the center, tries to fire that one over to Morton. Morton makes a move, couple of moves, tries to get that pass down low, picked off. Remains in the zone. It's McCauley. Goes down low for Cadu. Cadu across for Lomback. Lomback with it. Takes a shot. Fires that one just wide, but it'll be McCauley first on it. Able to pound it back into the low zone. Morton controlled. Straw. Good job by her to get in the passing lane, as Lomback would have been wide open in the slot. And now a possible chance here was developing until Lloydminster had run into the referee. And now it's McCauley. Stretch pass to Hall. Hall makes a move, takes a shot, glove save, and the rebound scores. Beautiful original save by Sundquist, but she couldn't swallow the rebound.
Yeah, this one would have been really hard to stop on that second shot on that rebound. She was kind of left out to dry on that one. You see the original shot here on when they bring it into the zone. Original shot from right from the circle, gets that pad on it, but then you've got the player right there left all alone to clean up the rebound.
And we got a 3-0 game here, partner, with only a minute to go. I believe that's Wilkinson who ended up tapping that one home. Original pass by Palmer back in the zone. It was incredible 3-line pass, not allowed in today's NHL, but, or in the old NHL of old, but that works for here. To Chuck. Behind the net for Palmer. Palmer coming off that assist. Puck eventually reaches the stick of the Chuck, and now it's 3-on-3 moving in. Hall with the puck on her stick once again. 3 points on the night. But it's Lloydminster, 38 seconds remaining here. Red Deer trying to get out of their own zone, try to get a couple more shots on net, maybe get one past McKee. And it sounds regret. Shot, short side. The puck was loose for about half a second. We saw McKee bobble that one.
Yeah, that wasn't a bad shot attempt. It was in tight space, but as you said, it was bobbled there. We saw a goal earlier go in tight position like that. Just throw it on net in that situation when you get down low like that, and it could have been a goal for Red Deer.
And there we get the call on the goal. It'll be the captain, DeChuck, who gets it from Hall and McCauley. So pardon me on that tremendous pass from her own zone. It was actually came off McCauley's stick. 18 seconds remaining here. Lloyd with the puck. Kylee Cock blocks the original pass, but they are able to get it in. Puck just at the blue line, and Craig's going to flip that one in. 10 seconds remaining here, and we're going to get a whistle, as I believe that puck was knocked down with a high stick. 8.3 seconds remaining here in the period. Faceoff's going to come to the blue line of Red Deer. Red Deer hoping just to kill off the rest of the clock here.
Yeah, there's not much more you can do at this point. Just take it into the intermission and try to regroup in the third.
Good job there to tie everybody up on the faceoff. And now Sandberg, with only 2 seconds left, is going to try and get a shot off. Not enough time. Gets one after the whistle. That one's not going to count. And that'll do it for the second period. Goals a bunch if you're Lloyd. They got 2 in that one. Hall with the first, or technically the second for the team, and then DeChuck the third on the night for Lloyd. And for Hall and DeChuck, they now each have 3 points in this one. 2 goals and an assist for Hall, 2 assists and a goal for DeChuck. And that's been impressive. Yeah, and if you're Red Deer, you're in a bit of a hole now that you have to climb out of in the third period, but they've had some great chances if they could connect on it, and they've been getting great goaltending from Sundquist. They're still in this game as long as they stay focused. And we'll be back for the third period. On the behalf of ICU Video, Tim Hortons, Ian Shepard, and everybody else in attendance, thank you for listening. We'll be back for the third. Hello and welcome back. Wyatt Ziegler joined alongside Ian Shepard. We got Dave Foley on the camera, Alex Testowich on the switcher, and Rob Zetlow is our director for this ICU Video Productions Procast. Third period about to get underway between the Red Deer Chiefs and the Lloydminster Steelers, and this one has been a bit of a lopsided affair, with Lloyd getting the better of the chances. It started in the first period with Kelsey Hall, who finished the regular season with 18 goals, and she has not slowed down that pace as she has 3 on the day. 2 separate games, though. She's got 2 in this game, 1 in the first, 1 in the second, both with DeChuck getting an assist, and then it was DeChuck in that second period who scored the 3rd goal off the stick of Hall and McCauley. Beautiful pass by McCauley. But now DeChuck and Hall each have 3 points in this one, and Red Deer has a large hole to climb out of. Yeah, definitely a huge hole. Right now, their shots 26-12 in favor of the Steelers. And like you said, it's been pretty lopsided so far. For Red Deer, Chantel Sundquist has been huge for them. She's been keeping them relatively in the game all the way up to this point. So they're still not completely out of it, even though it's a bit of a hole for them to climb out of. And if they're going to come back, she's going to play an even bigger role in this third period for sure. Now, my key for Red Deer is I would like to see them push the play more. They've been sitting back on their heels and waiting for Lloyd to come at them, and they've been coming at them in waves almost, but now it's Red Deer's turn to put the pressure on Lloyd. They got Bella McKee, the most outstanding goaltender in this league, and you've only peppered her with 12 shots through 2 frames. You want to almost double that number this period alone if you have a chance at climbing back in this one. Yeah, there's no more time to sit back and let the game come to you. You need to take your chances, and you need to make the plays that you need to get on top of this game. And for Red Deer, yeah, like you said, they haven't been doing that a whole lot up to this point. A lot of the shots they've been taking when they have gotten into the zone have been outside, not down low in the slot. Those are the shots, those are the chances they need to create if they want to get back into this game. And taking advantage of the Lloyd mistakes, we saw a play in the first period. Kylie Perry had a chance at a breakaway, just couldn't finish it off, did draw a penalty, and she's been explosive all day in both games. But it's capitalizing on those mistakes of Lloyd because they do not make a lot of them. No, and when you've got a goaltender like Bella McKee on the other side of the rink from you as well, you definitely need to capitalize on those mistakes. Like you said, a few times where they had some breakaway options, they had some 2-on-1s, and they just couldn't connect on some passes. A lot of jumbling pucks and just not able to contain that to get that to get that scoring chance. And it's going to be scoring chances plentiful is what they're going to need in order to beat Bella McKee. And we'll have to wait and see for that. You know what? I've been truly impressed, though, by the play of Sydney Houston. Dating back to the regular season, she finished with 5 goals, 7 assists, 12 points. She was one of the leading defensemen in the league in scoring. Great shot and one of the best puck movers on this Red Deer team and the league in general. Yeah, between her and Aaron Chambers, they're both going to need to come up with some big plays. Those are the 2 playmaking defensemen. If they can get on the power play, they can find some ways to get those guys them some shots and they can get back into this game. And it's been the back of Chantel Sundquist that maybe is getting a little heavy in this one, as she's already faced 26 shots just through 2 frames. They want to do a better chance at limiting the shots that Lloyd is allowed to take and the high-quality ones. Yeah, and all 3 goals by Lloyd it's been in situations where there was no chance for Sundquist to make a save, either on a rebound with someone down low in the slot wide open to clean it up. They need to do a little bit of a better job making it easier for her to keep them in this game. And I fully expect them to, as they only got 20 minutes here to work with, and I want them to come out fired up and ready to skate. Yeah, you're going to need to see a brand new Red Deer team in this third period, one that's willing to get things going right off the opening faceoff, get in that zone, develop something, develop a presence, and throw some pucks on net. As well as discipline. They were much better in that period. They only took 1 penalty in that second frame, and they're going to want that to continue if they're going to climb back in this one. Yeah, it was nice to see them clean that up a little bit. They had some issues in the first period, taking some penalties. Didn't help their cause, but they cleaned that up in the second, and they're going to need to keep doing that in the third for sure. I mean, there's a couple more players for Red Deer as well we can look to, and that's where the offense comes in. Sage Son Regret, as well as Avery Lawanesi. They play on that top line together alongside Julia Golietz. And that line has been effectively shut off by Lloyd, and it's been not on the downplay of Red Deer, it's been on the defensive side of Lloyd, who have just been a tight-knit group after losing earlier into the day. Yeah, and speaking of great defense, Red Deer's shown a lot of that too, a lot of good stick work too, keeping the puck out of their zone at times. They just need to get that offense to go with it to keep them in this game. Yeah, and I've been impressed, especially an underrated player, Ruts on the back end. She has sprawled out twice in that frame to make to stop 2 passes that could have been backdoor tap-ins. So it's going to be important to keep that momentum going as far as defensive goes. But now it's time to show some goal support for your goaltenders who have stood on their heads today. Both Rebecca Bridge and Chantel Sundquist in this matchup. Bit of a delay here as the players are taking photos. Some of these players, it'll be their last games ever. Third-year players are plentiful in this, as especially for Lloyd, who's a bit of an older team compared to Red Deer, and that's why it's so impressive to see Red Deer out here and still battling and keeping things even, as they're one of the younger teams in the league.
Yeah, not just this game either, but their game earlier with St. Albert, they were in that game right until the 3rd period. Seeing them be able to keep pace with some of these more experienced teams is really impressive coming from a younger team.
And a quick goal here completely could change the outlook of this game. If Red Deer can get on the board within the first 5 minutes, all of a sudden it's only a 2-goal lead and you have something to work with. As the old adage goes, a 3-goal lead is the worst lead in hockey.
Yeah, no, if for sure, if they can get a quick start here, they can chip away, they can build that momentum and build that emotion, and it'll carry them for the rest of the period.
Referees having a bit of a discussion before we get started here. Not 100% sure what that's about. Maybe it's the little goal light sitting behind, but you know, I'm not down there, so I can't confirm that. We get a thumbs up coming from the refs, so it looks like we'll be good to go. Let's get to the starting lineups here for the 3rd period. We got Ruts and Houston playing on the back end, and it'll be Lawiness, Goulietz, and Saint-Regret, the first line for Red Deer out there. And this is a bit of a different look, as we saw Red Deer in the 2nd frame started with their 3rd unit out there, but now needing the offense to get going, they're going to throw that top line out there as many times and as often as possible.
Yeah, it's crunch time now, so any line jumbling, anything you can do to kind of get a spark going, you're going to want to do it.
Puck drop here, opens the 3rd period, and the faceoff is won by Lloyd. That's Kelsey Hall with the puck, loses that one at the blue line, but a good job by Wilkinson doing a spin around to keep that puck, and off her knees tries to shoot one on net. Houston's pass cut off, but she grabs her own rebound. Saint-Regret's just going to tip that one into the zone. It goes off the stick of May, so we're not going to have an icing here. She's going to battle into the boards. Good job by Goulietz to force her in there, and Saint-Regret in there to help out. Captain DeChuck also pinned as that puck comes loose. We got 2 players down on the ice, and it's Lloyd that's going to end up with the puck. Brooklyn Palmer, lead pass to Wilkinson, across to Hall. Hall looking for the hat trick. Hall winds up, passes that one to Wilkinson, and a great save by Sundquist.
It was a beautiful pass, too, to come around that corner like that and just swing it around to the slot.
Another chance here as that one goes off the skate and on net. Darcy Hall, or Kelsey Hall, pardon me, with another pass. And you know what? For a player with 2 goals, she hasn't been selfish with the puck. She is still distributing it quite well. She's been setting up teammates. We saw that. She's got an assist in the last period and tries once again to set up Wilkinson in this one.
Yeah, she always seems to be making the smart play every time she touches the puck.
And that's what you need, unselfish play, especially up 3-0. You want to keep that puck momentum moving. Shot on net is wide, and it's Wagner on the puck first. Cut off by Pollard. And now it's Sandberg turning in. Sandberg takes that shot, 5-hole, and it's saved by Sundquist. Got a player in behind her, and that's Craig. Another shot steered aside, and she had to poke that one up to herself to make the save.
Yeah, good pressure there by Lloydminster. They're getting down in the zone. Like you said, Craig getting right in there in the net, as you can see right there. But Sundquist able to make the save and keep that composure, keep this game at 3-0.
18:42 remaining here, 3rd period, 3-0. The Lloydminster Steelers over the Red Deer Chiefs here in Game 3 of 4 today. Puck is played along the left wing boards for Katie Rosie. Rosie has a couple players with her, unable to find it though. Offside is Red Deer as Clouston got a little eager, took a step over the line. A little bit of miscommunication there as Bella McKee came out of the net. She thought a penalty was coming when the arm went up of the referee. And that would have been a dangerous chance for Red Deer to put one in an empty net.
Yeah, that would have been a huge break for Red Deer if they could have got a hold of that puck.
That might be the only way to score on Bella McKee tonight. And Martin's shot will come in. That'll be blocked. Steered behind the net now, and it's Hebert that'll come up with it. Bear trying to lead pass there. Goes in the air and ineffective, and that one's going to leave play. Now we got just over 2 minutes played in this third period. And not the same push that you wanted to see from Red Deer to start. It's been Lloyd who's gotten the first couple shots on net, but now it's up to Red Deer to start making the comeback here now.
Yeah, the Steelers have kept that same pressure that they had in the second period for sure.
And part of it can be, I mean, Red Deer has had to play a lot of hockey in the last couple of weeks. They were one of the teams who did not, fortunately, get a bye. As we got a chance coming in here, it's Kaylee Koch on the puck, working against Amelia Martin. Martin steers her aside. Puck is centered, but doesn't make its way in front of the net. Up to the point now. Rutz down to Law1S. Law1S's pass will leave the zone for Houston. And as I was saying, partner, so Red Deer had to come in off a series against Edmonton Pandas before they got to play in this tourney. And they swept the Pandas. They did a good job there. And you were hoping some of the momentum would start to carry over. It doesn't appear so far, but they still have a chance in this one.
No, and you talk about a little bit of a younger team, too, having to play 2 games in one day like this. The energy doesn't seem to be quite as intense as it was in that first game against St. Albert. And you wonder if that plays a bit of a factor, too.
And Red Deer getting a bit of the short end of the stick, being the 4th seed. They have to play the back-to-back games. They did have a bit of a breather in between, but you got to imagine the legs are still tired. I can't imagine doing this much skating. I don't think I've done this much skating in my life.
No.
Turnover there. Shot is saved by Sundquist. Still standing on her head, even with her team down 3-0. She's keeping Red Deer in this one.
And good clear there by Chambers in the slot, too. That could have been disastrous for Red Deer if she wasn't there.
Palmer tried to get a shot on that there. It was blocked, and that's another thing Red Deer has done a tremendous job of, is those shots from the point haven't been able to find the net for Sundquist. But the unfortunate part of that is most of the shots that Sundquist have faced have come within 10 feet, and that's the most difficult way for a goaltender to try to save pucks.
Yeah, and all 3 of those goals, most of them coming with off of the rebound, so it's not allowing the pressure deep once that first shot is made.
I got to say, though, partner, I am loving the pace of play to start this third period. Both teams have been moving the puck quite well as we have a chance developing here. Shot on net, saved once again by McKee. Probably one of the best chances on the night as Kaylee Clouston tried to go short side on the glove.
Yeah, that was a beautiful save there by McKee, but then you look at this one too by Sundquist, and that clear by Chambers right there, that really kind of saved it for Red Deer to keep this game at 3-0. And then the save by McKee right here, nice shot, shoulder high, made the save perfectly.
Tim Hortons Replay, of course, brought to you by the Jenkins family of Tim Hortons, St. Albert, and Morinville, with 5 locations in between the 2 cities, 1 in Morinville and 4 in St. Albert. If you check out the one in Morinville, 8809 100th Street. It's just off the highway, and so easy to get to. Never that long of a line. They're pretty efficient there, too, just like Lloyd has been all night. Puck's played ahead for Hall. Hall takes a stumble there, and now they're going to be offside as she slid halfway into the Red Deer zone. That's another thing we've been seeing is a lot of down bodies.
Yeah, and I wonder if that is a bit of a factor of being overtired a bit or just the style of play that's going on right now. But yeah, we have seen a lot of people go down in this game for sure.
That and the amount of games that have played on the ice now after 3 games, you got to imagine it's getting pretty torn up down there. I can't see any visible cracks or anything because the job the St. Albert crew here does a tremendous job at upkeeping the ice. Day's shot doesn't make it through. Hit Clouston right in the pants as she was sitting on the ground. Amelia Martin on that. A late commit to the University of Minnesota. Rebound there, chances. Just goes wide as Straw tried to stir the drink there, but couldn't. Clouston, another shot, doesn't make its way through. And that puck will leave the zone for Red Deer, but it's still in their control. Hewson, up ahead for Keeper. Keeper will get a tip on that one, and Day will have to play it in her own zone as Red Deer's getting a change. Avery Law1S stays on the ice now, and she was challenging there. And we got a one-on-one developing here. Pollard moving in against Wagner. Good job by Wagner to poke that puck off the stick, and follows up with the play by stealing the puck off the secondary pass.
Yeah, more great defensive play there by Red Deer.
Sonsberg with a chance there, but she stumbled over the blue line. And now it's Chambers going to have to clean it up back in her own zone. Smart play with the puck. Backguns that one up to Law1S. Law1S's pass is cut off, and Pollard's going to have a clear break here, except for she was tripped on her way to the net. She's slow to get up now. Hopefully okay.
It's looking like she's able to get up now, skating a little slowly low to the bench. She's definitely in some pain.
Yeah, really favoring that right leg there. We'll see here on the Tim Hortons replay as she does fall on her knee quite awkwardly. Hopefully she is okay. The trainers are going to have to take a look at her. And for Law 1S, that was a penalty you almost had to take as you left your defenseman hung out to dry, and she had to make up for it and save Sundqvist a difficult chance.
Yeah, you let someone go on a breakaway like that. It's better to take the penalty. Try your chances with the 2 minutes and try to keep this game at 3-0.
And now with 13:40 remaining here in the third period, it's the Lloyd Steelers up 3-0, minute 40 of power play time. And this Lloyd power play has been pretty lethal. They've already got a goal today coming off the stick of Hall. She'd like another, wants to complete that hat trick. And it's Chuck, the captain, who moves into it. Also a goal on the night. Hall gives it over to Palmer. Palmer's shot doesn't make its way through. Went off the body of Wilkinson. And now it's Red Deer that's going to have a chance to clear the zone, and they do. Bella McKee, the goaltender, out to play the puck, staring down Kaylee Koch. It's Lombach that she feeds that one up to. And Bella McKee, a rare goaltender in this league that plays the puck, as Red Deer a little upset. They thought that play was offside. But Bella McKee, one of the better goaltenders in this league at playing the puck, likes to get out of her net and settle it down for her players. That's always important. It's almost like having a third defenseman back there. McKee will settle that one down. Play that one off the boards. Dangerous pass, though. Right as I was talking about it, shot goes high by Wagner. And a misplay there by McKee almost results in a goal, but now it's Lloyd moving in the other way. Craig got a little too fancy there, but got it back to the defenseman Pilondon. Back on the stick of Craig. She's got Morton at the right point. Morton winds up, fires that shot, saved by Sundqvist. Good job by Sundqvist as she had traffic in front. Houston trying to clear the body. We'll watch it on the Tim Hortons replay here.
Yeah, that shot went clear to the net. No deflections, no one in front other than the screen. Great save by Sundqvist there to keep it in front of her and make that save.
And Cadu right in the face of Sundqvist, who still makes the save. But a good job by Houston to give her, box her out, give her a push, and wasn't able to get right in the face. And that shot comes in just wide from Lombach. We saw Sundqvist having to look around a couple bodies. Lucky that one didn't hit the net. 15 seconds remaining here on the power play. McKee with the stretch pass again. Aarons, and it's Wagner once again that almost became the recipient of a good chance.
Yeah, that's a few times now Red Deer's almost been able to capitalize off of McKee playing the puck like that. That may be a good way for them to try to get back into this.
Almost some pretty bad luck right after I was about to compare her to Pecorine as far as playing the puck goes, and then she makes two errant passes. She still remains perfect in this one, 14 saves, and that's all that matters. Suleman now breaks into the zone, makes two moves, cuts to the center, loses that one as she caught a bit of an edge. Buck is played up to the point. Hebert back down for Saint-Regret. Saint-Regret, the assistant captain, goes down for Law 1S. Law 1S just getting out of the box, serving that minor. And then Suleman takes a shot, couldn't get all of that one, and Bella McKee with no traffic, able to make the save.
Red Deer is dialing up the pressure, though, a little bit here in this one. You see right there, off the turnover. Again, the shot's a little bit high, not getting down closer to the net, but they're throwing pucks at McKee right now. We'll see how that works out for them for the rest of this period.
And we're seeing a bit more risk-reward here from Red Deer, as that was Suleman, the defenseman, who left her assignment to pick that pass. She could read it all the way and got a beautiful chance there. And Red Deer's going to have to take some chances in this one if they want to claw back. Play has come in, couple players down in the corner, and the puck is loose. We're going to get a face-off coming up here.
You were talking earlier about how Lloydminster's power play has been lethal so far in this game. Their special teams unit in general in this game has been outstanding. Even on a couple of penalty kills they had earlier, they were generating some scoring chances. So the special teams unit for the Steelers has been outstanding in this game.
Yes, how could we forget the shorthanded chance in the first period by Morton that almost capitalized on, and that's that's a dangerous thing that Lloyd has going for him, is that their special teams is quite terrific. Is that puck goes off the face mask of Martin and out of play, and a fan's going to get a souvenir if anybody goes to get that puck.
Missed the netting completely over the glass and into the seats. Luckily, no one was sitting there.
Here, you take over. I'm going to take my headphones off. I'm going to go retrieve that and get it signed after the game. Face-off one there by Red Deer. Houston with the puck. Lead pass is just out of the way, and it'll be Lloyd on it again. Straw playing that loose puck back to her defenseman Rutz. Rutz gets that one ahead. And now it's Clouston moving in on the right side. Clouston lost that one. Plamondon able to clean up the garbage, and now it'll be Anderson moving in the other way for Lloyd. Gain center, and she'll just dump that one in. It'll be played by the goaltender, Sundquist. Sundquist dropped that one, and it was a drop pass by Red Deer behind the net. Almost a chance for Anderson, as Sundquist had to be sharp to make that one. Now, Red Deer back in the Lloyd zone. Katie Rosie working against two defenders. She'll lose that battle, and the puck will go to Day, but Cock is there. In the feet of Morton, and she didn't know where it was at first, but now she's got it, and she's moving in. 1-on-3. Takes that shot, and that'll be easily gloved by Sundquist.
Yeah, Sundquist has been peppered with a lot of shots as of late in these last few minutes. Around 6 or 7 shots, but she's been standing tall for her team right now. It's exactly what they need.
9:59 here left in the third period. Only less than 10 minutes to go now. Red Deer down 3-0. Got to get some more pucks on net in this one. Only 3 shots so far for them in this period. You'd like to see them ramp up those numbers as a shot comes in from Lloyd that gets steered aside wide, and it's defenseman McCauley pinching in. You'll see her do that quite a bit. She loves to activate on the rush.
The one positive about Red Deer with those 3 shots is they've been pretty good scoring chances on those shots. They just need to dial up that number.
Yes, and a couple more scoring chances that didn't end up on net that they also had. I'd say they've had at least 3 quality ones. As we have a chance coming up here, but there's going to be a penalty, and that'll be interference going against Red Deer, as Kaylee Koch was almost wide open for a breakaway, but that'll be Robin Grant going to the box.
Well, as we talked about coming into the period, they were pretty mistake-free in that second period in terms of penalties. Much better than they were in the first. Now in the third, they've taken a couple more. This is what they need to stay away from.
And not just the chance for Lloyd, but also the time that comes off the clock. You see Suleiman giving a couple shoves there, visibly upset. Another shot, and sorry, partner, that one almost looked like it scored.
I thought it did.
Sundquist had to be sharp there to make that save. She hugged the post last second. Hall circling up to the top. Fires that one in for a tip for Wilkinson. Wilkinson did more than a tip and stopped that one, but the loose puck is buried by Lomback. And that'll make it 4-0 Lloyd here. 9:05 remaining in the third period.
We talked about this power play unit and how lethal it is. When we look at this Tim Hortons replay here, Lloyd just keeps the pressure down low in front of the net, and right here, completely missed, wide open for that shot. Easy goal.
And now, partner, Red Deer really has to respond here. Only 9:05 left. It's time to put your foot on the gas pedal and get going. Face-off won by Lloyd. Red Deer able to get it into the Lloyd zone, though. And we're going to have a whistle coming up here. Face-off come back at the Red Deer, the Lloyd blue line, pardon me. Face-off is won by Red Deer. Now it's Straw who walks in. Straw moving across to the right circle. Straw on her backhand, loses that puck. Muscled away, tried to toss that one out front, but she's on the own rebound. She's going to toss that one down low. Good positioning by Scott, but it's Katie Rosie who steals the puck off her stick. Goes up to the point for Rutz. Rutz across to Houston. Houston, shot on net, fired, blocker save there by McKee. Steers that one into the corner, and now it's going to be Lloyd coming up the other way. Anderson on it. Houston, the first one to the puck, though. 2 Lloyd players sitting behind her net. Puck is tossed out front. Sundquist, another save on that one.
And the issue for Red Deer right now, they're generating these chances. They were in the zone, but they aren't maintaining it. They had that one shot, and then within that one shot, the puck was exited the zone by Lloydminster into their own. They need to maintain something more consistently in that offensive zone.
Pressure is important here. 8.5 minutes to go in the third period, and it is 4-0 the lead for the Steelers over the Chiefs. Face-off coming to the right of the goaltender, Sundquist. And the referee's going to ask for a new centerman to come in. Face-up tied up there. Eventually won by Red Deer, and they play that one around the boards. It's Gouliette. Stretch pass for Sans Regret is out of her reach, and that'll be an icing coming up here. If you're Red Deer, you got to start making that first pass a little more crisp. It's kind of what hurt them in this period, is they've had a number of turnovers that have led to offensive zone draws for Lloyd, which is, of course, where you want to be.
Yeah, it's obviously not a position that they want to be in right now, down 4-0, but you need to stay focused and just play your game, and you never know how you can bounce back into a game.
Chance developing here. Lloydminster moving on the side. Shot original save by McKee. Rebound also saved by McKee. Third chance comes in. Doesn't find its way to the net, but the rebound is out there and loose for Red Deer. Sans regret. Will regret not burying that one.
Well, it was a good clear by Elisa Day there on that one, too. She was down low in front of the net. Got her stick on the puck and got rid of it.
Weird bounce off the glass here, and it's going to remain in the zone. Lloydminster going across to Goyetz. Goyetz pulls that one back and gets a shot off. Misses that one wide. Sorry to cut you off, partner. We got a player down on the ice. That's Haley Craig, who lost a glove.
Looks like another penalty here for Red Deer.
And Lloydminster visibly upset with that one. So we see the replay, Tim Hortons replay here. Bella McKee, 2 great saves. Probably Red Deer's 2 best chances on net.
Yeah, that was some of the best pressure we've seen from Red Deer in a consistent level. Unfortunately, though, they took the penalty there, which kind of takes things out of that zone, puts them into another hole here again in third.
And on that Lownback goal, DeChuck and Wilkinson getting the assists. And for DeChuck, that is her 4th point on the night. 1 goal, 3 assists. She has been on every one of Lloyd's goals. And now they'll go back to the power play, something that they have done quite effectively as that puck is played on net. Saved there by Sundquist. Beautiful chances. She shut the door on Sandberg.
Yeah, beautiful save there by Sundquist. Right down low, wide open, all alone in the slot there. Perfect shot, but she comes up huge with that pad save. Keeps it at 4-0.
And great positioning. Didn't allow that chance to go over the pad, under the glove. And she shuts the door. And she's been doing for most of the night. 4 goals on 34 shots against for her. Only 17 shots on net for the Chiefs in this one. Face-off will be won by the Chiefs. 1:42 remaining on the penalty kill. Palmer holds the line, gets it down to Wilkinson. Chance here. McCauley gives it to DeChuck. DeChuck, shot is blocked. Out to the loose puck. It's the other Hall. Darcy. Bella McKee's going to play that one around the boards. And Lloyd's going to lose the battle of the puck, and Houston's just going to dump that one all the way back in, killing more time off this penalty. Lomback, the last goal scorer. She's carrying the puck now. Gives it across to Morton. Morton, drop pass for Hall. Hall's had to be sharp there as that pass was a little errant. And now wrapped up behind the net. It's Plamondon. Morton comes in, steals that puck. She's got a body out front. It's Sandberg. Morton, down low for Plamondon. Back to Morton. Good job by Katie Rosie to box her out. And if you're Lloyd, you got to take advantage of the penalty kill setup by Red Deer. It's a bit of a small box situation where they're giving you the points open, and you got to work with that and then work the puck in low. Taking a spill there with Sandberg. Houston shoving her down, and that's Plamondon on the loose puck. She's got that in her skates. Morton puts it up to the point. To Scott, across to McCauley. McCauley's shot goes in, misses the net, and it's Houston grabs the loose puck. She'll fire that one down. 6 seconds remaining here on the penalty to Lloydminster.
Good job by Red Deer to kill that penalty. Now just 5.5 minutes left to try to get back in this.
Really important penalty kill for them is you can't allow another one in this one. Chambers up ahead for Sans Regret. That puck is picked by Hall. Now it's Wilkinson on the puck. Looks for DeChuck. DeChuck tipped that shot in, and it just went high and wide. Good chance there. Sans Regret had to stop up to grab that puck. Tries to fire it in for Goyetz, but Day gets there first. Day, backhand pass to Hall. Hall swallowed up by 2 Red Deer players, but she's able to get that pass down to Amelia Martin. Martin, bit of confusion, cuts in front of her own net, but Red Deer unable to hold that puck in the zone, and now it's Wilkinson moving in, left wing side, takes a shot, steered aside there. Tried to send that one off the pads to Alicia Day. Now it's Day who's got to hustle back, place that puck in her own blue line, and has to flip it back in, and that won't be enough for icing as Chambers slowed up to try and allow it to be one. May on the puck now for Lloyd. She'll pound that one in and go give chase herself. Chambers is on it first, though. Drops that one for her partner, Wagner. Wagner up ahead to Straw. Now it's Keeper. Keeper to Cock. Cock moving one-on-one, more like a two-on-one with the referee in the way. Straw on it now. Straw behind the net. Tries to center that one. Good push there by number 23, Avery Gilby, as she pushed Cock out of the way, who had a great chance on the doorstep.
Yeah, that was a nice chance for Red Deer.
Pass through the slot to Gilby, who couldn't fire that one off. Good pass there by Palmer. And now it's Red Deer looking to move out of the zone. That pass just too far ahead for Straw. And Lloyd will just push that one back into the Red Deer zone.
Yeah, it's all about killing clock now if you're Lloyd.
And Lloyd needed a win today if they wanted to continue their Provincials hopes. Calgary and St. Albert, both with wins. They're at 3 points. Lloyd, after this game, should move on to the 3 points as well. And they're going to need some luck as well as some wins in this one if they want to keep going. So we've got a penalty call coming up against Lloyd. And this will be a chance for Red Deer to at least break the shutout and start the comeback.
Yeah. Try to find as much positives as you can from this, what you can take away from it. See if you can find a way to solve McKee. They haven't been able to do it yet. 17 shots. Here's a good chance for them to pile up that shot count.
And Red Deer not completely out of this one either. They're still going to have another game against Calgary tomorrow as we get a timeout called by the Red Deer coach. And it's a good timing here. You're going to go on the power play. Peyton Lomback in the box. And what better time to try and come back than with under 4 minutes to go?
And my only question at this point is, do you pull the goalie to get the extra advantage?
Me personally, I'm going to have to say no to start, but it appears that might be what it's doing, unless Sundquist is just getting a look. But with 3.5 minutes left in the frame, it's a large risk reward. If another one goes in, then you are completely out of this game. But if on the power play with the 6-on-4, you can manage to get a goal, you're not completely out of it, and once you breathe some life into the team with the goal, we saw Lloyd earlier in the day almost make a comeback against Calgary with a late goal.
Yeah, you never know how a goal can spark a team, and it looks like that is what they're doing. They are pulling Sundquist for the extra attacker right now.
6 attackers out there for Red Deer, 4 out there for Lloyd as they're on the penalty kill. Goalie is pulled down 4-0 here, 3 minutes remaining. That puck's going to leave the zone, but it won't reach on net. And Sydney Houston's going to have to go behind her own net and get this one started. Looking to make that first pass. It'll be tipped in twice. Clouston on it. She's got Chambers out to help. That puck pinned against the boards. Whistle possibly coming here. The refs are telling him to move it. Good job by Lawiness to shove that one out. Used her stick as a bit of a pry bar there to get that one out. Puck does just leave the zone. Red Deer back almost onside as they thought, but Clouston still had his skate in the blue line.
And now the issue with this is you bring the faceoff outside of the zone, you keep the net open, creates more of an opportunity for Lloyd to try and get one in that open net.
Red Deer on this setup should leave a defender somewhere near the blue line, blocking the net just in case that far shot comes off. And they do a good job of winning that faceoff. 2:30 remaining here. 1:10 left to go in the penalty to Lomback. Rosie couldn't control that puck. And now it's Lloyd that's going to end up with it. Craig's just going to flip that one back into the zone. Hebert on it. Hebert circles around her own net. Lead pass for Straw. Straw's got Rosie with her and Clouston. Rosie couldn't get a shot off there. Does now. Pushed into the goaltender with Straw, and it looks like we have a goal on the ice, and the referees say it's going to stand.
Yeah, there's some question on that one, whether that one should count or not. There was some contact made with McKee in the net. Whether or not it happened before the puck went in or not, we'll have to see.
And it's Emily Straw you see going in there and bowls over McKee.
That's a close one.
It's very close. I can't tell if the puck enters the net first. It's about the same time as the contact made on the Tim Hortons replay there.
It does look like the celebration of the goal does come after the contact made with McKee. Now, whether or not that justifies the puck going in or not, that's tough to tell, but it's a very close call.
And now down 4-1. That goal's going to stand there. Chiefs not out of this one yet. They put the goaltender Sundqvist back in the net. We're going to have to keep an eye on her. And I believe that goal went to number 20. I'm watching the referee's signal here. I'll wait for the goal call. 2:02 remaining here, and head coach of Lloyd is not happy with that one, as his goaltender was bowled into, but there was contact made from behind. If you get pushed into the goaltender, there's not too much you can do about that.
No.
As we watch again on the Tim Hortons replay here. Shot comes in, and it's Brooklyn Palmer who gives her Straw a shove.
Into the net, yeah, right there you can see it.
That goal should stand. And it appears it will. So now with 2:02 remaining in the third period is a 4-1 game.
And anything can happen in 2 minutes.
Just as you could make two Uncle Ben's minute rices in that time as well. And now it's Red Deer trying to get out of here. Lead pass for Law1S is out of reach, and that's going to be an icing. Close one there as they were racing for the puck, and Law1S takes a spill at the end of that, and she's slow to get up. We'll make sure she's okay, and it appears so as she is standing on her own power. We had assistant captain Sandra Gret having a conversation with the referee now, asking about why possibly there wasn't a penalty on that play. You're going to lose that argument 10 times out of 10. It's McCauley on the puck. Trying to get that one into the slot. Can't, though. It was a good stick by Sandra Gret. Now it's Rutz. She's got help on the far side. It's Rosie. Up ahead for Sandra Gret. Sandra Gret takes center and try to get that one in. Law1S is there, and good job by Lloyd to clear the zone. Goaltender is gone. Morton with a huge hit, and that should be a penalty. Body checking as she was trying to grab that loose puck. And there's her first penalty of the series so far today.
We'll see another 6-on-4 opportunity here for Red Deer.
And a shot comes on net. Dangerous chance there. Almost tipped by keeper. And now with 1:06 left, Red Deer's going to go back to the power play. And like you said, partner, it'll be a 6-on-4.
And like we said, anything can happen in 2 minutes. Well, we're at 1:06 now. You can get a quick one here on the power play on this with the 6-on-4. Cuts that in half. Makes it a little bit more manageable.
And we've already seen them do it once. So there's no reason to say that they can't do it again in this one. Clausen will be out there with Law1S, Sandra Gret, Wagner, Sulman, and keeper. No Chambers out there yet. 1:06 left. You got to imagine she's the closest one on the bench.
It looks like Lloyd's taking a timeout here.
No shame in that. Time to gather yourself. Let the team know you got to settle this one down. You can't trust a 3-goal lead because, like we said, anything can happen. Tim Hortons replay here. Let's get another look at this chance, the penalty. That's a clear trip. Gets the stick in between the legs there. Oh, I'm sorry, this is the goal replay. And there's Straw who gets bowled into, and yeah, no doubt about that one. Palmer gives Straw the push into the goaltender, and that's...
Yeah, that was incidental contact.
Can't be blamed on that one. So now we got a 1:06 left here to play. Red Deer's going to get out there. It'll be the same lines previously mentioned. And now McKee has to hope her players in front of her are ready to kill off this penalty. 2-man advantage when you include the empty net. Clausen on the face-off. Wins that one. And it'll be Law1S on the puck. Gives it up to the point. Sulman. Sulman across to Wagner. Wagner winds up, fires into the 5-hole of McKee. And McKee takes a shot there. An extra whack at the end of play from Sandra Gret. She wasn't going to have any of that and gives her a blocker to eat.
Things are boiling over a little bit. We're seeing them getting a little, Red Deer getting a little bit close to McKee again, just like they did on that last goal. McKee's not having any part of that.
And it was Sulman jamming into her 5-hole, trying to reach at what she hoped was a loose puck. Face-off once again won by Red Deer. Good job in this final minute, but an even better job by Anderson to knock that puck off the stick of keeper, and that'll kill some more time off this clock. 45 seconds remaining here in the game. Suleman ahead to keeper. Lawaness just breaks into the blue line, stops up, looks to the point, decides better, tries to go down low, can't get all of that one. Good job by Anderson to pin her against the boards, and Scott's gonna take a crack at the empty net, and she misses that one. No icing as they are on the penalty kill. Awkward set of events there. Suleman and Wagner were trying to decide who was gonna start a period with the puck. 15 seconds remaining here in the game. Puck will be played in low, and it's Palmer who's going to try and get that one out of the zone, and DeChuck who finally does. And with 5 seconds remaining, that's going to do it in this one. So the puck is played out of the zone, and Lloydminster has picked up their first win of these provincials now, 1-1, an important win for them.
Yeah, very important, as you say, going into the next section of the tournament. And the one thing I was impressed with them, their energy and their tempo never waned. They had the same speed throughout this entire game, the same energy, the same pressure on Red Deer from start to finish, and it was really impressive to see.
And it was something that they needed to do after they came out after a long break, 3 weeks off, a little flat-footed in the first game against Calgary, but we saw a much different team, and another impressive start from Bella McKee, who makes 18 of 19 saves in this one, and a couple of 10-bell beautiful ones as well.
Yeah, and just an overall great day for them. They did lose that game to Calgary, but it was a tight game. They played them really well. They played them hard. They almost came back late, and then to come in with this win against Red Deer, a little bit more of a dominating one. Really good day for Lloydminster today.
And we'll go back to a bit of a scoring summary in this one. So the scoring on the day started with a beautiful pass just 8 minutes into the first period. DeChuck to Hall. Hall buries that one, and that was her third of the playoffs. And then Hall not finished there again from DeChuck and Wilkinson. Hall burying her second of the game. And then, stop me if you've heard this one before, Hall and DeChuck connected once again on that third goal. They each finished this with 3 points. Actually, DeChuck finishes the game with 4 points. 1 goal is 3 assists. And on that fourth goal, it was Hall who actually started the play, but there was 2 tips in there, so she doesn't actually receive an assist. And now we'll get ready for our Player of the Game awards. And I think it's a pretty obvious one looking at Red Deer. And Lajeunesse, who was out there all night skating, she never gave up, even when the team was down 4-0. Truly deserves this award, and she's going to get some cool swag to take home with her from the team. And it'll be Kelsey Hall with 2 goals and an assist, who will receive the Player of the Game. You could have gave it to a number of players on the Lloydminster team, so evenly matched up in this one, top to bottom through their lineup.
And overall in the day, she had a goal in the first game as well, so 3 goals on the day for her. A tremendous day for Kelsey Hall.
Final score of today's game was 4-1 for the Lloydminster Steelers over the Red Deer Chiefs. Game 3 of 4 on the day. I'd like to thank my color commentator, Ian Shepard, my cameraman, Dave Foley, Alex Testwich, who's our switcher, and Rob Zitlow, who's the man behind the scenes directing us all. I'm Wyatt Ziegler, and I was your play-by-play announcer. Thank you for watching Hockey Alberta's Midget Female AAA Provincials from the Go Auto Arena in Servus Place here in St. Albert, Alberta, Canada. And we'll be back with more St. Albert Slash versus the Calgary Fire.